Do you ever just feel like you're drowning in everybody else's drama and their opinions? Well, today, we're going to break down a really simple but honestly life-changing tool from Mel Robbins. It's called the Let Them theory. And it's basically a two-word mantra that can help you get your energy back and find some serious peace of mind.
I mean, really, think about it. Do you ever just feel completely drained? Just totally overwhelmed trying to manage everyone and everything around you? You're trying to control outcomes, change people's minds, or just stop them from being, well, themselves. It's this constant, exhausting battle, right? But here's the thing. It's a battle you absolutely do not have to fight.
So, Mel Robbins says we're all fighting two different kinds of battles every single day. The trick is knowing which one is actually worth your energy and which one is frankly a complete and total waste of your time.
Okay, so here's the big distinction. You've got your internal battles. That's your own stuff, right? Your fears, your self-doubt. Those are the fights where you use tools like the 5-second rule that kind of push yourself forward. But the let them theory? That is your secret weapon for the external battles, for their drama, their judgment, their demands on you. It's for all the things you absolutely cannot control, and as we're about to see, the things you really need to stop trying.
So where on earth did this huge idea come from? You know, it wasn't from some research lab or a stuffy textbook. Nope. It came from the last place you'd ever expect, a totally chaotic high school prom night.
So try to picture this scene. It's Mel Robbins' son, Oakley, and about 20 of his friends. They are all decked out, tuxedos, gowns, the whole thing, ready for their senior prom. And the parents are just buzzing around, snapping photos. It's like the perfect pre-prom moment. And then, bam! Of course, the sky just opens up. A massive downpour completely destroys the plans for all those perfect outdoor pictures. And suddenly, it's not perfect anymore. It is total chaos. Everybody is just scrambling, trying to figure out what to do next.
So in the middle of all this mayhem, Mel asks about the dinner plans, and the answer she gets is wild. The kids want to go to a place called Amigos Taqueria, which is this tiny little taco joint, like the size of a shed. Just imagine, 20 kids in formal wear, in a rainstorm, trying to cram into a place with maybe 4 tables. As Mel tells it, all the parents just froze.
And this is that moment, right? Every parent knows this feeling. Mel says she just couldn't help herself. She and the other parents immediately jumped into control mode. They're whipping out their phones, frantically Googling for a proper restaurant that can take 20 people last minute. The stress is just through the roof.
So while Mel is manically shouting out pizza delivery options, her daughter, Kendall, who's just been watching this whole circus unfold, calmly says 2 words. And these 2 words just cut through all the noise. She just says, let them. Let them go to the taco place. Let them figure it out. And right there, in that moment, an entire philosophy was born.
And that simple phrase, let them, well, that became the bedrock for this entire theory. It's a tool for letting go of that deep-seated need to control things that, let's be honest, are not yours to control anyway.
So what is the let them theory when you really boil it down? It's making a conscious choice to stop wasting your precious energy on battles that are not yours to fight. It's about releasing that white-knuckle grip you have on other people's choices, their feelings, and especially their drama.
This seesaw here, it perfectly shows the cost of not letting them. Just think about it for a second. Let's say someone doesn't invite you to a party. If you react, if you internalize it and start feeling insecure or left out, you're literally putting yourself on the low end of that seesaw. You've just handed them all the power over how you feel and weighed yourself down with emotions that do absolutely nothing for you.
And you can apply this to so many little things in your daily life. Let them be disappointed you left the party early. Let them think your new business idea is totally ridiculous. Let them take forever to text you back. See, their reaction is their business. Your peace of mind, that's your business. Stop trying to manage their feelings.
But, and this is so important, this isn't just about passively letting things happen to you. This is where it gets really, really powerful. Let them is only half of the equation. This is not about becoming a doormat. It's about taking all that energy you just saved by not fighting and putting it right back where it belongs, on you. So it's a super simple 2-step process. Step 1, you let go of control over them. You just say, you know what? Let them think what they want. And then step 2, you immediately pivot back to yourself. You say, let me focus on my work. Let me be proud of how I'm handling this. You see? You're not just dropping the rope in a tug of war. You're picking up your own. And this right here is the ultimate goal. When the things you do are driven by your own values, by what makes you proud of yourself,
what other people think just becomes background noise. The power completely shifts from their approval back to your own self-respect. You know, Mel Robbins shares this really powerful personal story here. For 2 whole years, she was just paralyzed, terrified to post on social media about her new speaking career because she was so worried her friends would think she was being arrogant. The change happened when she finally flipped the script in her head. She went from worrying about them to focusing on me. It became, let them think I'm arrogant. Let me market my business and get my family out of debt.
So what is the big payoff here? What's the ultimate result of doing all this? Well, it's not just about hitting your goals. It's about something way more fundamental. It's about protecting your inner peace.
And get this, there's actually some amazing science that backs this whole thing up. Research shows that an emotion is just a chemical reaction in your body, and it only lasts for about 90 seconds. That's it. Think about that. The only reason a bad feeling sticks around and ruins your whole day is because you grab onto it, you react, you start telling yourself stories about it. The let them theory is the tool that helps you just let that 90-second wave pass right by you without getting totally swept away.
I mean, just think of all the energy you waste on these little things every single day. That person who cut you off in traffic, the rude comment, the guilt trip from a family member, each one of those is like a little energy leak in your day. The let them theory is how you plug those leaks so you can keep all that energy and focus for the things that actually matter in your life.
So, let's end with this. I want you to really think about it for a second. What would you do? What would you finally do if you weren't so afraid of what they would think? What project would you start? What business would you launch? What kind of life would you really build if their judgment just wasn't in the driver's seat anymore? Because at the end of the day, it's your one life. Are you going to let other people's opinions write the rules for you? Or are you going to take back the pen? Let them have their thoughts, and you let yourself live.